Hello guys, this is RedHat GNR, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to compile and run C and C++ programs in Linux. The process I'm about to show you is going to be in two sections. One will be for installing of the right packages that you're going to need to compile C and C++ programs in Debian based Linux, specifically Kali and Ubuntu. And the other is going to be in Fedora RedHat CentOS. Yes, so you're going to need to install the various packages that you're going to need to do the compiling of the various programs that you're going to write, which is the C and C++. So I am running Kali Linux, which is based on Debian. So I will show you how to do this in a minute. But before we start the process of actually installing the various packages, let me show you what you're going to need. You're going to need GCC to compile C programs and G++ to compile C++ programs. By default, all Linux distributions come along with GCC, so you can compile and run C++. You can compile and run C programs on Linux without installing anything, because this actually comes along with your distribution that you have installed. But for C++ programs, you need to install the G++. So let me show you how to do this in a minute. Now, you first open your terminal, and in your terminal you type sudo apt-get install G++. And this will tell you that it's actually going to run and install the package for you, but I have it already installed, so there's no need to reinstall it again. You can also, if you want to have all the various programming apps installed on your Debian Linux, you can do sudo apt-get install build essential and this actually the right procedure to use, so that you can install all the packages that you're going to need to run or to do most of your C and C++ programming on your Linux distribution. So it's build essential this way, not like I spelled it up here with no hyphen. So you can see here I've put in the hyphen here, so do well to put that there and press enter. And this has actually told me the same thing as I had before, simply because I have this installed on my system. So for you might not have it, so go in and run this command to get it installed. Okay, so now that we have installed the package that that is necessary to compile C and C++ programs, let's go on and compile some C and C++ programs to see if these packages are actually working, and we are able to achieve our purpose of this demonstration. Okay, so for the purpose of speeding up this video, I have already written some scripts that I'm going to use for this demonstration. So let me show you how it looks like. So these are the scripts: C prog1, then prog2.c++, then prog1.c. The extension here is very important, so do not forget to put this extension there when you are creating your files. Let me show you how these codes look like. So I use vi prog1. So this is it. This is C program in Debian Linux, and I create a new line. So I'll quit out of this and show you the C++ too. Then prog 2 that also looks like this. So let's go and then compile these two programs and see. For the C, you're going to use gcc dash the program name, the script name, sorry, prog, that's okay, then the name, sorry, space dash o, then the name you want to save your program, so say c plus c prog. Okay, so let's show it, and now you can see this is our compiled program. Let's run it and see how it looks like if we have achieved what we want to achieve. And C prog, and you can see this is C programming in Debian Linux. Let's compile the C++ program as well and see. For the C++ program, you're going to know G++. Okay, so type G++, then followed by the script name. Okay, then the new name you want to give to the compiled program. So I'll say C pp underscore prog. Alright, G++. Oh, okay, I think we were missing the dash O. Sorry for that. So prog 2.c++ dash O cpp underscore prog. So let me clear the screen. ls, you can see we have that here. So let's run it and see how it looks like. You can see this is C++ programming in Debian Linux. Okay, so this is one session for the Debian based Linux. So I'll switch over to my virtual machine and demonstrate it on a Fedora, which can be used, the commands that I'm going to show you in there can also be used for CentOS and RedHat Linux. Okay, so this is my Fedora Linux, and in the terminal, let me show you what you're going to, the package you're going to have to install in your Fedora Linux or Red Hat CentOS in order to do the same thing as we did in the Debian Linux. So yeah, you have to install this package, which is gcc-c++. Okay, gcc comes along by default, like I said earlier on. So let's go on and install just the gcc. So in Fedora Linux, you might have to do either a yum or a dnf, okay, depending on the version of Fedora or Fedora you're using. So I'm using it version 23, so I'm going to use the dnf. Okay, so I do sudo dnf install gcc-c++. Okay, so I put my password, then I wait for it to install. I have already installed this package already, so it's going to tell me I have it already installed. So let's see what comes up next. Okay, yes, there you see. So it just said gcc-c++ version 6.3.1 whatever is already installed, so the package is just skipped. So for you will not have that installed, so go on and enter this command here to get that installed. Okay, so in this session 2, I have already written some scripts which I'm going to use for the purpose of demonstration. Okay, so you would see that I have this here. in the Debian I mistakenly named my file C++, okay, which is very wrong. You should have put in it this way, cpp, in order to make it work just like I showed you. It also worked, but this is the right format to do it. So make sure you replace it with cpp instead of C++, okay. Alright, so let me show you how to compile this program there. So you do there, I showed you how to use the GCC and the G++, but in this section I'm going to show you another command, which is make, okay, which is very easy. I think that's very simple to grasp than the other long one, okay. So type make, then you're going to compile the C program first, this one, okay. So you type cprog. Okay, so I'm going to name my first program cprog. Okay, so you can see it is compiling it and it is done. Let's show. So you can see this is the compiled C program. Let's run it and see how it looks like. Cprog. There you go. This is C program in Fedora RedHat Linux. Let's clear my screen and compile the C++ program too. So now to use make cpp_prog, then you can see it also using the G++, just like we used in the Debian Linux, okay. That's also compiled. So this is the compiled version and this is the scripts, just like you can see it here and there. So let's view that as well, and you can see this is C++ programming in Fedora Linux. Okay, so now everything is working and we've been able to achieve the aim of this demonstration. We have been able to install the necessary packages that is needed to compile C and C++ program in Debian based Linux, and also in Fedora, yes, which can be also done using the same command I've demonstrated in this Fedora VirtualBox to install these various packages on Red Hat or CentOS. Okay guys, if you have any questions concerning the procedure I've just demonstrated in this tutorial, please put it in the comment below and I will do what to answer your questions. Also, please subscribe to my channel and see you next time on another tutorial.